Welcome to this week's In My Mailbox. I apologize for the dark surroundings. Let's just pretend like we're telling ghost stories or something around the campfire. But I have a new video camera that is just not, it's not doing it for me. Although it's supposed to be great and wonderful. I tried to do several of these and ended up sounding like Satan's spawn a minute ago. So we're going to give it one more shot, rebooted. Keep your fingers crossed. In My Mailbox is a weekly mem hosted by Christy at the Story Siren. I know every week I always say that or give her props on my blog, and I love how we just throw bloggers' names around. I don't know Christy, but I hear she's great. I hear she's really sweet, so go check out her blog at the Story Siren and see what IMM is all about in my mailbox. And I just always feel weird and creepy using their names like, hey, Christy, my pal, yeah, and I don't know them, but they have these really cool memes that I just keep, I've been participating in every week. So I just want to say a little bit more to let you know. I don't know her, heard she's sweet. She has a great blog. Go try her out because this is a really, really cool meme that I enjoy participating in. All right, this week I went to the local library and they had shelves of books on sale. These have been books that have been circulating for a while and now they're taking them off the shelf, so they sell them really cheap, but all the proceeds go to benefit the library, and I'm all for that. So the first book that I got from them is called The Mistress of Midnight by Nicola Cornick, and this is an adult book, and there is a duke in this, so that right there tells me why I picked this up. Anything that has royalty, nobility, especially in the Victoria era, I'll end up picking it up. And the same thing here, Victoria Alexander, The Perfect Mistress. Love the cover. And there's a Lady Winterset in this. And the Earl of Mountdale. So that explains why I picked that up. They didn't have a very good young adult selection this time, but the one book that I did see that I haven't read is called Deep Down Popular by Phoebe Stone. Goodreads had mixed reviews on this, but it seems interesting. I haven't read it, so I went ahead and picked it up. It may end up showing up on a giveaway at some point. And the last book that I did get there is by Stephen King, On Writing, a memoir of the craft. It is nonfiction. And I picked this up because Stephen King is actually the whole reason that I started having such a love for reading and become an avid reader. I went straight from, oh gosh, I hated writing in elementary school, reading in elementary school, writing too, but I hated reading in elementary school, and my mother and my sisters couldn't understand why, because they were avid readers, and I would just rather be outside playing in the woods with my friends, running track or whatever, and it took until I think 6th grade for me to really start appreciating a book. And, you know, puberty setting in, and I went straight from reading Trixie Belden mysteries, young adult mysteries, well, probably middle grade mysteries, to Stephen King's It at the age of 13. And the Tommyknockers, and Misery, and, oh gosh, I can't remember I've read everything under the sun that he wrote in the 80s and probably until the mid-90s. And then I branched out, and it wasn't just Stephen King or Dean Koontz or whomever that caught my interest. But what I really liked about this book is, from a reviewer standpoint, he gives tips in here. It's his take on writing and writers as well. He talks about grammar and things like that. But I really enjoyed a part in here that talked about how you can pick up any piece of literature, any book, magazine, whatever, open it up to any page, and you can tell by how the paragraphs are structured whether it will be an easy read or a difficult read. And I just think, well, it's a great tip for me, especially when you get a lot of reviews, review requests, or sometimes you're not really sure at a bookstore if you want to pick something up or not. Just being able to crack it open and use tips like that to be able to tell what type of a read it might be. So I'm really interested to get further along in that book by Stephen King. I have a new Kindle. Oh, thank you. Thank you, husband, for getting me a new Kindle. And this is what I have for review and ebook. The Prophecy by Alison O'Neill Hess. She is also giving away a copy of this on my blog right now, a tale of many reviews.blogspot.com, for Indie Appreciation Week. along with several other titles that you can get there from other authors. I have Remix by Lexi Rebellion, Blood of a Werewolf by T. Lynn Tolles, Tolles, and Shades of Atlantis by Carol Oates. And Shades of Atlantis is actually published by my favorite publisher, Omnific Publishing. And I will be hosting a book blog tour of Shades of Atlantis starting April 1st through April 19th. So I'll be talking more about that at a later date. Another book published by Omnific Publishing is Whirlwind, and I got great swag from Robin Desjarnais. It may have been Desjarnais if it were French, but we're American and we hack everything, so I'm going to say Desjarnais or Desjarnais. Robin. What I love about these postcards is that on the back, if you can see it there, A Tale of Many Reviews. It should be .blogspot.com, but she quoted one of my reviews, and basically I'm just saying that if you like a romance with an actual plot, this is a good one for you. She also sent along these bookmarks, and I love this at the top. It says, "One man wants her love, another man wants her life." This is a suspenseful romance, so there is a lot of intrigue in this one as well. And she has these really cool bookmarks that she's got little trinkets. I don't know what these are called. I can't remember. I don't know. But they're bookmarks. Have little beads at this end too. And then she has signed this aspect of it. And this one I'm keeping. You can't have it. But I love that. The two hearts. One of them has flutes, champagne flutes on them. This is a feather. I don't know where the champagne flutes one is, but it has little champagne flutes on it because the two main characters met each other at a wedding. And this cake, oh, this cover, come on, focus for me. Autofocus. You can do it. Well, it's not, and I apologize because I've had it with this camera, so I'm not going to edit this out. But the cake on there is a wedding cake, and it's gorgeous and wonderful. Alright, this is really bugging me. Come on. There we go. I'm sorry, but I'll see what I can do about editing that out. You are not as stellar as the sales guy at Best Buy said, just so you know. Okay. I ate a piece of cake whenever I started this book, long story short, because every time I saw that cover, I wanted a piece of cake with buttercream icing on it. That is what I have in my mailbox this week. Until next week, have a great time reading.